Okay, so hello everyone. We are from group 3 and now we are going to presentation about the analysis of queuing system effective at BRI Kopo branch. Before that, wait. Okay. Before that, for the member, they are me. My name is Tiara Shafira Ferenisa and my friend.
My name is Kiranga Sampurna. My star number is 101012340104.
My name is Abraham Benedict. My student ID is 101012340408.
Okay, so the next presentation will be due by Abraham.
Okay, thank you, Dira. The first slide is background. A queuing system is essential for managing customer service flow effectively, especially in a busy environment like BRI, serving thousands of customers daily with diverse needs, from account opening to loan applications, requires a system that reduces waiting times and ensures fairness. Modern technologies enhance this process, allowing customers to make a queuing number through an app before visiting the bank. This feature helps them plan their time and avoid long waits, providing convenience and improving satisfaction. Beyond organizing queues, an effective system benefits both customers and bank staff. It allows the bank to allocate resources efficiently, ensuring enough personnel are available to provide optimal service. This creates a more comfortable atmosphere, streamlines processes, and enhance customer experience. Satisfies customers are more likely to remain local and recommended the bank to others, making the queuing system a strategic tool for Bank BRI success. Then we will move on. The next slide is object methodology. The first one is observation and interview. In this research, data were collected through observation and interviews at the Kopo branch office of BRI Bank for 2 days. The research conducted an interview with an employee on Monday and observed the waiting area from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Tuesday. During this time, the research collected data by taking samples of Kiwi cards. Thank you.
And
Next, data analysis.
Okay.
The data analysis method we used during the research was the multi-channel single-page queuing model, which is queuing model that has several queuing lines and only one service pause. Thus, customers can be served simultaneously by several tellers when withdrawing or depositing money in the lockets.
Okay, so the next one, for the methodology, there are formula to calculate queue system. The first one, we have to calculate the probability that there are no customer in the system. So the formula is 1 plus lambda over mu rank minus 1. And for the calculation for average number of customer in the system, for the formula is LLS equal lambda multiply mu multiply lambda over mu rank m and over m minus 1 factorial multiply m multiply mu minus lambda rank 2. and then multiply probability that we have find before about the no customer plus lambda over mu. And for the average number of customer waiting in queue, LQ equal LS minus mu over lambda. Before that, their information above for the lambda is to calculate above the average number of a customer, and for the mu is average number of waiters, and for the m is number of employees. Okay, the next one is a formula calculate to average time a customer spend in the system. For the formula is LS over lambda, and for the average time spent by a customer in the queue is WQ equal LQ over lambda, and the last one is Taylor utility rate, which means for the formula is probability equal lambda over m multiply mu. Okay, so this is the problem that we have to calculate it. So this for the time that we do the interview and observation conduct on Monday on 30 December 2024 to 24 and Tuesday 31 December 2024. Then we start from operating hours from 8 a.m. until 15 o'clock. And then for there's table that we can see that for the visitor for locket one is there are 30 customer, and then for the locket two there are 30 customer. So for the overall of visitor is 60, and for the next day, for the second day, for the locket one there are 21, and for the locket two is also 21. So the arrival of number visitor is 42. So the average of the all of visitor in 2 days they are 51. Okay, so this is the calculation for the first one is we have to calculate the arrival rate, which means the formula is 1 over average of time between arrival. It means that we got 6.6 minutes, and for the calculate arrival service, which means it's mu, so the formula is 1 over average of time service equal 1 over 70.5 per minute equal 30 per minute. So after that, we have to include the system in M2, which means that we know that probability of no customer in the system is 80%, and for the average of customer on system LS is 40. And for the average number of customer waiting in QLK is 2, and the average time customer spend in the system YS is 0.6. And their average time spent by a customer in Q, which means the result is 0.3, and the Taylor actuality rate is 0.9. So the result that we got from this calculation that for the probability that there are no customer in the system is 8%, and for the average number of customer in the system is 4, and the average of customer waiting in the queue is 2 customer, and the average time customer spend in the system is 0.9, which means is 39 minutes. And the average time spent by customer in the queue is 0.3, or we can say 18 minutes, and for the utility of Taylor rate is 90%. So What if we add one more queue, even though the previous queue is suspend, serve customer at the bank? So we don't know, maybe in the like time or certain days that there will be possibly queue built up. So we have to add one more queue, which means if the M is 3 now, so the calculation that we got is for the probability no customer there will be 60%, 16, and then for the average of customer and system is 2, and the average number of customer rating QL or LQ is 0, and average time customer spent in the system will be 0.45, and for the average time spent by customer in queue is 0, and the teller utility rate is 0.64, which means is 64%. So the result will be the probability that we got for the customer is 60%. For the average number of customer is 2 customer, and for the average number of customer rating is Q is 0, and average time customer spent in the system is 0.45 or 27 minutes, and the average time spent by customer in the queue is 0 minus, and the utility of teller rate is 64%. Okay. The next will be presented by Kedanka.
And the conclusion, it can be concluded that the addition of an additional queue at the bank BRI Copper branch would change the efficiency of the queuing system. Prior to implementation of this adjustment, the utilization of 2 tellers was sufficient. However, that introduction of an additional queue would optimize the allocation of time, thereby enhancing the overall efficiency of customer transaction and deposits. And augmentation of time and the presentation of data when there are 3 tellers will be highly advantageous. This calculation does not consider the accumulation of customers, which is a significant benefit. It is therefore recommended that the BRI Bank branch office consider implementing an additional queue to enhance customer time efficiency.
Okay, so maybe okay, so maybe that's it from us. Thank you for watching, and we are so sorry if there any some kind of mistake or there that we say is not correctly. We are so sorry. So thank you.